Now, I'm gonna bring out all the good stuff. So you might be standing here asking, what the hell are we gonna be cooking? And let me tell you, this is a super duper mega easy recipe, okay? For this recipe, you need potato that has been pre-boiled, okay? Did this last night. Let it cool down over the evening in the fridge. You need leek. You need apple. I prefer Jas. It's a kind of sour, kind of sweet apple, basically. What else? You need mayo. Mayonnaise. Lots of it, okay? You also need chives, which we have. Chives or dill. You can actually choose. Do you want chives or dill? Completely up to you. I have it in the freezer right now. I'm not gonna bring it out now. We're gonna bring it out later. Then we're gonna serve, obviously you need salt and pepper as well. We're gonna serve it all with, oh yeah, garlic. I forgot about the garlic. You need some garlic. I'm gonna serve it with sausages, hot dogs, whatever you wanna call it, and sour cream with chives as well. I haven't figured out what veggies we're gonna add, but maybe we can figure that out as we go. I have some kale. I got these from the farmer's market, so I feel like I need to cook them somehow or something. They can actually be kind of tasty, making crisps out of them. All right, what are we gonna do? We're gonna take a big fat bowl. Maybe like this one. Yes, that's enough. This is the lid for that. Yes, it is. Okay, Pog. I like big bowls and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny. Okay, what are we gonna start with? Actually, let's start with the potato. We're gonna chop lots of potatoes. Okay, question is, how big are we gonna make the potato pieces? I think we're gonna keep them at this size. What we're cooking today, we're making some potato salad. Actually, a lot of it, so that we can keep it in the fridge and just grab it out from the fridge and just go. How much are we making? All of it. You're gonna need 2 bowls. Nah, it's fine. Actually, I might. You know what? We might actually have to call it there. And then use these potatoes for something else. Oh, we can make dill fried potatoes. Ooh. That's actually really tasty. I love dill fried potatoes. This is why I love boiling potatoes, especially fresh potatoes in the summer, because you can actually use it for lots of things. Like even when it's cool, you can still use it for several things, like dill fried potatoes. You can also use it for potato salad or, you know, anything. Dill fried potatoes is one of my favorite things. How did I not think of dill fried potatoes? Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Apple. Boom. Boom. Oh my god, you know what I should have done? I should have tried my new, look chat, I have a new tool. I haven't tried it yet, so I hope it works well. Not really. This apple was a bit wonky. Didn't actually work on this one. Oh, fucking apple. Mate, such a good tool, right? Give me my apple back. Thank you. Oh, apple for Alaska. Okay, we need a better apple to try this on. Look one. What? Or look, this one is not so wonky madonk. It's the apple's fault. Look, this one's gonna work great, okay? So what is it? It's like an apple slicer. I mean, it does the trick, but it actually worked kind of fine. This one is like twisted, so I can't, like, if I push it down, it would, like, you know, it doesn't stand up straight. You could try and do it upside down. I think that worked better, actually. Haha, upside down was a lot better. Whee! That actually saved us a lot of time. Haha. So I have another tool that I really, really like, which is the apple slicer. Do you want some apple? I don't know if you like apple. Did you swallow it? Yeah, you did. Oh. Okay. Anyway, that was another cool device that I had for you guys. Kind of want them smaller than this though. That's more like it. There we go. Want small pieces so they don't like take over the flavor or anything. Boom. So apple gets to be part of our vegetable repertoire, even though I know it's not a vegetable, but you know, thank you. Boom. Apples and potato salad, Gabbie special, yes. You know it. It's actually really nice. But once again, it's really important that you choose the right apple because all apples are very, very different, okay? I would suggest using the type called Jas. It's slightly sour, but slightly sweet. You don't want like a Granny Smith super duper mega sour apple. No, you don't want that. Okay, what we're gonna do, we're gonna start adding the mayonnaise. We're not done yet, but we're gonna like gradually mix this as we add more and more and more. Basically, you need a shit ton of mayo, okay? You also gotta get some salt and pepper. Salt and pepper. Boom. And then we're gonna mix. Look, as you can see, this is like no amounts of mayo whatsoever, so we're gonna need a lot more. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna mix, add. And before I might need to get the bigger bowl anyway because I made so much. I made so much, you know. Okay, now we're gonna back off the bottom of the leek. Gonna take off the outer peel or whatever you call it, and then we're gonna cut a, like, I don't know what we call this, skåra in Swedish. So we separate it, and then we're gonna wash it a little bit. Sometimes there's a bunch of dirt inside this thing. Okay, so here's the next tip that I have. You've already cut it in half, right? Now you want to cut it in half in the other direction so that you get it in quarters, because that means you don't have to actually cut anything after you slice this. Look, you got these small pieces now. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. Everything is flying everywhere. Let's add this in while we can. Boom, 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 boom. I want you in my room. Do 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 do. Leek is so tasty. I don't know why, but it just is. It's like a mild onion. Very, very mild onion. I like it. Okay, so you can actually use like quite a lot of the leek, but eventually the higher up you get, it usually gets dirtier and dirtier. So we're gonna be a little bit more careful here. But this one looks clean. Pretty sure you can probably use the entire leek, but we're gonna stop right there. And boom. Pretty sure you can use the whole leek, throws it away. Well, you know, I don't know. I'm not actually sure if you can use the greenest part of the green leek. You probably can though, but I don't know, okay? Need more mayo. Lots more mayo. Chad, the key to this is mayo. And then some salt. And then we're also gonna add the garlic. There it is. We're gonna crush our little garlics in here. Garlic, 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 garlic. Oi, oi, oi. Garlic is completely voluntary though. You can also do it without, and it's also really tasty. But if you like garlic, then why not? Okay, there we go. Now we're gonna stir a bit closer to Chad so you guys can see. How many jars of mayo is needed? All of them. All of them. So many of them. I think I should definitely have gone for a bigger bowl. Whoops. But you know, I believe in us. I think we're not gonna spill that much. I'm the kind of person who just, I don't know, I like filling things to the rim. Brim? Is it called brim or rim? I don't even know. I do the same thing with like when I fill tea in a mug. It's basically to the point where I can't move it or I'm gonna spill. This is looking good. You know what we're missing though? Chives. We're missing chives. Also, I think we're good on the mayo actually. That was basically, it depends on how big the jar is obviously, but kind of like 80% of a full jar because the other one just had a little bit left at the bottom and this one is half full now. What was I gonna get? Chives is what I was gonna get. Okay, I love keeping chives and dill frozen in the freezer. Good on the mayo, but you didn't use all of it. I know, right? We're gonna mix this first, see if we need more. You can use fresh chives too though, absolutely. But it's cheaper and easier to keep in the, you know, because like fresh you need to eat it like immediately. The frozen you can keep it for months. More leek. No, not leek, I mean chive. A little bit more in there. We're good. Okay, used it all. Then we gotta fry our sausage hot dog in bob. We need more salt. Ooh, probably should have used a bigger bowl for this, but once it's done, I'm gonna be like, ooh, nice. Maximize the space in this container. Okay, boom. Now we're gonna taste a little bit. It's so goddamn good. It's like fresh and clean and just, so good, so good. Now we're gonna fry the hot dog. Where's my frying pan? It's the small one. We're not gonna move you guys over here today because we're just gonna fry some hot dogs. And if you don't know how to fry hot dogs, then we have an issue. 1 hot dog, 2 hot dog, 3 hot dog, and 4 hot dog. What kind of sausage is it though? It is salsiccia. You can honestly choose whatever hot dog you prefer. Boom. Anything. Literally anything. You can honestly serve it with anything. You can serve it with hot dogs, meatballs, steak, salmon, chicken, anything. You just take your protein that you're in the mood for and you just go for it. Should I make something with the kale? We're gonna make these crisp thingies. We're gonna tell it to heat up really fast. Okay, we're gonna get some baking paper sheet. Boom. All right, let's take the sausages and put them in the frying pan. Boom. We're gonna get rid of the bottom part of the stem because it's mostly just stem anyway. Stem is very fibrous. Take some more of that. Okay, there we go. And then we're gonna just do some olive oil. Boom. And some salt. And then we're gonna put this in the oven. It's on fast heating, so it's not hot yet, but it's gonna get there fast. All right, let's put this back in the fridge. This back in the fridge as well. This plastic foil thing is really good though, but the baking paper thing, meh, not so much. Boom. And what you should do is you should clean while you're like waiting for your sausages to fry or whatever, because then you don't even have to think about it later. So nice to actually have a clean kitchen. We need chomp chomp for the hot dogs. We're gonna flip them around. Boom. Then we're gonna need some more chives actually, because we're gonna serve this with sour cream and chives. This is a very Swedish thing to do, by the way. We do this like on midsummer, for instance, or actually whenever really. On holidays, we always serve as a sauce, we have just pure sour cream with chives on top. Really nice. Okay, so we've got new plate. We're gonna serve some potato salad. That's my new sound when I serve something now. Blip, 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 blip. Very good. Could be sold. Just coming for the sound effects. You know it. Now we're gonna take this, put a lid on it, and put it in the fridge, and oh my god, it's done. It's done for tomorrow, or the day after, or whenever you wanna eat it, you know? I think these are almost done now, actually. They're really fast. You give them like 1 more minute. We're gonna serve our sour cream, okay? Got some sour cream. And then we're gonna get some more chives. Take the chives, open the box, boom. There we go. Okay, so this is what it's looking right now, and we're just gonna add some of that kale crisp. Ba-ba! Let's use the tweezers because it's kind of hot. You just put this hot dog on top of this, right? Boom. Very good. Very, very good. Hot dog. Hot dog. Hot dog. Boom. Look at this chat. Doesn't it look good? I didn't actually film anything during the cooking today, but at least we can film it with the food afterwards, you know? Wow. Ta-da-da-da-da-da. Now that looks tasty. I know, right? So tasty and so simple. But where's the arugula? I know where's the arugula. Actually, I'm trying to contain my arugula addiction. Food is done and served. Moving chat and the food to the table over here because we're gonna eat 'em, my bob. Okay, here we go, chat. We're gonna give it a try. Somehow we're gonna get all of these things on into the same batch of a piece of apple, a piece of potato. Okay, are you ready? Dun 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 dun. Okay, wait. How am I gonna eat this now? This is so long. Wait, a poached egg? What do you mean? Oh, that. No, it's sour cream, yeah. Okay, then also we gotta try the kale crisp, okay? I'm telling you, the stem is really hard to eat. But the way you eat it like this, it tastes like a bit salty and crispy. It's really nice. If you eat it raw, it's not that good in my opinion. It works, but it's not great. But you can do a lot with it to make it go, mwah! Chat, this was very good. Very, very, very good. 8 out of 10, guys. 8 out of 10. So simple and 8 out of 10. Boom. Super duper mega good recipe, guys. If you want to try it, let me know what you think about it. Leave a comment down below and let me know, okay? Besides that, I'm going to leave you with the recommended video up here. And also, you can subscribe if you like the channel and the content over here. We're going to keep the content coming, so if you have any suggestions on what I should make, especially if you have good suggestions on recipes that you could freeze and it's still going to like turn out really, really well the next day, please let me know, okay? Yeah, that's going to be it. See you on the next video, guys. Wow!